the
Sure.
proper lane.
I'm in the back seat. You should probably take the wheel. I'm kind of twisted inside, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just here for the ride, okay? Fuck, here comes a double vision. Does Megan Fox have a twin or something? Might be the Prozac kicking in, but she tossed her drink in my face, and I didn't even flinch. My mom says love's not easy. Just keep your head held high. People will find you pretty. I just wonder where they are. You like my Batman t-shirt? It costs like 50 bucks. Someone must think I'm pretty fly right now. Maybe I'm going crazy. Can't catch a break lately. And I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little baby. You look amazing. I said it, I meant it. And I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little love. Get a little. What you gotta do? What? Did somebody just say hello? Nah, I'm flying Han style, solo. Do you like that Star Wars reference, baby? There's more where that came from. Catch a movie later? Guess I'll see you around. I got a busy week too.
We got cones or a trailer set up at military base yet?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Not yet, not yet.
I'll go through one of my tankers up there real quick.
So double check my work here, but here's how I have the cone set up over here at pit entry.
All right, I'll be there in a moment. We'll need an open area for people to get inside pit. Here, let me show you. So what I was thinking is kind of bring the cones from like this corner and then kind of around to like this spot right here and then leave these two lanes open for people to go into pit. It's kind of like encouraging people to turn the proper direction here by leaving pit open so that people can pit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Drakeage 2000 show. We are getting the track set up right now as we get ready for race number 2 here for the Motor Maven Racing League. It's gonna be a jolly good time, so I highly recommend that you stick around for that. We'll be getting started here before too long. We will be getting started here shortly. We got qualifying first, and then we will be moving on from qualifying up to the proper race itself. So tons of fun to be had with that, and we will see that in action here in just a little bit. I'm just helping getting the track set up here.
All right, check it again.
I'll be there in a sec. Shoot. I'm out of vehicle spawns. Okay, I'm gonna run over there then. Actually, hold on. I can get there a lot faster with the drone. Yeah, Chris, can you message Lead Tester about his bus? And that looks better, Bulwark. I would remove that one cone right here because it's just gonna cause, like, it's not gonna cause any problems. It's just I'd probably remove that one. And then we need some blockage on.
Oh my god, this push talk. The reason I put that cone there is to like give a better visual indicator, because like when you're in the middle of a race, like an intense race, your eyes are going to be turning, like looking towards the corner, so the cone can be there like, hey, here's where it splits.
Sure, there you go. Okay. We need some blockade near Oedo warehouse, like cones or something like that.
What checkpoint is that?
20. It's like let me look on the map real quick. So we need blockades at 19 and 20 on the map.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you see my drone right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, like this road right here needs to be blocked. I think it would be okay with just that road blocked. All right, let me fly the track here real quick and double check. All right, there's the start line.
Do we need any other buses or anything? I've got 3.
Wait one. I'm flying the track right now with my drone. I'll see if there's some spots that we need covered. Ooh, come on. Ooh. Sorry about the okay, there we go. There we go. Sweet. Then right down here. Also sweet. Looks like we need one at checkpoint 9. Maybe 2 more at checkpoint, like just before checkpoint 10. We don't really need one there.
Alright, I'll deploy the buses.
Do we, Chris, did you get somebody, like, Sturban, are you our new tow truck driver for today's race?
Hunky Monkey will be doing.
Hunky Monkey will do it? Okay. So,
They're not.
are they on voice?
Not currently.
Okay. Does it either be on voice or be on stream? Either way, so that they can hear the yellow flag. And I'll call out the checkpoint, so they'll need the map available.
Try to get a menu that way. Explain it to them.
What's up, Wicked? How you doing, bud?
Character limits rough in this game.
Testing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Ooh. Before the race, or before we start doing qualifying too, let's line everybody's cars up in front of the gas station and kind of like face out towards my buses. That way, like, we can get like a screenshot of the racers before. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, Misfortune?
Will these little buses work, or do you need like a larger like coach bus?
We just basically need the two roads that we're needing blocked up near 9 and 10 are pretty small, so I think a small bus would be fine.
Also here, Chris, on the other side, you need one.
Yeah, I gotta go grab my vehicle.
You still have spawn available.
I do.
Alright.
Can someone show me where 9 and 10 are? I'm not exactly sure. I don't have the thing up right now.
I'm
I
standing.
can fly my. It's on the road heading north towards the military base.
Okay.
I'm here standing on it.
Yeah, Sturban is on top of the spot that needs to be blocked. I think that's it. I think we got everything else blocked. Let me double check. I'm flying around the track right now. I guess we might use like 2 cones if somebody has 2 cones at checkpoint 18.
Done blocking.
I can't wait for that race.
And it looks like lead testers, Buckeye transportation buses. Oh, just moved.
I have exactly 2 cones, by the way.
You put them on checkpoint 18.
Let me see where we're at here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get started here. We're just getting everything organized here.
Where's 18 at?
It's basically the last part of the straightaway before the 90 coming down from the military base. There's that side road that goes east-west. Yeah, so you'll take a left here, and then it'll be the road that we're not using.
Oh, this one right here?
Yep. Just put one in the middle of each lane right there.
I feel like I'm gonna have to buy cones after this.
Surge,
I am here with the bus.
Surge, go on to let's try to reduce the revving of the engines, please. Surge, all you gotta do, go onto the Motor Maven Discord. There's the map is right there for you. Because we're gonna start qualifying here in just a minute, and the only way to do qualifying this race, due to it not being an actual racetrack, is through qualifying heats. And so we're gonna do each heat is gonna have 5 laps to get their fastest 5-lap time. That time is then going to be divided by 5 to get your qualifying time. So, you know, if you, for example, finish 5 laps in 10 minutes, then your time would end up being a 2-minute lap. So that's kind of how that works. It's the only way I could figure out how to do it fairly and give people multiple laps to be able to get their best the best thing because the events are dumb and they don't count every lap. It only counts your first lap. So, the heat number 1 is going to be Bulwark, Nickus, Cirque, and Fosty. If everybody's here. See Cirque, I see Fosty, I see Bulwark. Okay, so that's heat 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on here? All right, it's not a lot of people watching just yet. That's fine. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Go here, do that, hit this button, hit that button. Button. Okay. All right, racers. If everybody is here, go ahead and stand next to your car. Let's get these a little bit, like Fosty, CTG, Bulwark, Magnetic, Spicy, and Johnny's. Let's move Nickus forward a little bit. Let's move Cirque forward a little bit. Bulwark, just go ahead and stay right there. Let's get a screenshot of everybody's cars here.
Fosty is back. I drove him down the road and dropped him off.
Sweet. All right, let's get a screenshot of this. Sweet. Okay. All right, let's get ready for this. I need Bulwark, Nickus, Cirque, and Fosty up on the race line.
I got 2 more spots. I gotta put vehicles.
We are
Looks
not
like they got
doing
despawned.
we're not doing a parade lap for the qualifier, no. So, okay, we're gonna go in reverse order. So Fosty, you are in pole position for qualifying. All right, and then Cirque, you're gonna be in position 2. Yep, and then Nickus in position 3, and Bulwark in 4. I'll have an event up here in just a moment.
What's the fastest to run? Just a question.
Hold on 1 second. My fucking audio is dumb again.
All right. For heat 1, the event is open now.
I'm just gonna straighten myself up. I realize that I'm not lined up very well on pole position.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, make sure you click join after you click on the event. Don't do what I did yesterday.
Yeah. I need Cirque once you're ready to hop into the event. So again, guys, so this is how it's gonna work in these heats. It's going to be a 5-lap a 5-lap race. Jonas, thank you so much for that. It's going to be a 5-lap race. Your time will be divided by 5, and that will be your qualifying lap time. From there, then it'll be like standard. We'll put people in their proper positions and stuff like that. So we're going to do a few different heats, and we're going down the rankings as they are from race number 1. So all right, let's see here. Frosty, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are we all going off the line at the same time, or is it at intervals?
No, all 4 will go at the same time.
Oh, I'm gonna slow everyone down.
Then Cirque, are you ready? Well, Cirque says he doesn't have audio yet. Okay. He says he's ready. Okay, Nikus, are you ready?
Yeah, Nikus says he has no push to talk right now. He's
Okay,
ready
okay.
though.
And Bulwark?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, again, gentlemen, you're gonna have 5 laps to post your fastest total time. It will then be divided by 5. So there will be a countdown timer on your screen here momentarily. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen, as we get started with Fossey. No, you're good. As we get started with qualifying in race number 2 here. Again, these racers are gonna have
Maybe putting
to
the bus by the stop sign would be good.
we're gonna have to post their fastest lap time for 5 total laps. Okay, so they have 5 total laps to post their fastest time. What's up, Tag? How you doing? And at the end of this, their time will be divided by 5, and then I'll spend some time putting everybody in their positions, like based on how they qualify. So gonna be interesting. Now this particular track is pretty small, so posting pole or second is gonna be pretty beneficial. It looks like Bulwark went ahead and passed Nikus, and he's after Cirque now as they come around to the military base and are heading down that track. There you go. All right, now this part of the
Somebody's
track
on the track.
can be a little bit tricky. This part of the track can be a little bit tricky
Never mind,
because
he went up.
as they come down, they're gaining a lot of speed down that track, right? And so you see Cirque goes off the track right there. That's what I was talking about. Like, you gain a lot of speed coming down there. So you do got to be careful with that. And there we go. Bulwark also spins out a little bit and comes back on track just in front of Cirque as they make their way down towards that finish line to post their first lap. We'll actually be able to see their time. Looks like we've got a 2-minute lap on Bulwark, a 2-minute 1 on Cirque, a 2:04 on Nickus, and then Fosty with a 2:07. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. You don't know how to do voice. What Discord for voice chat? Oh, you got to go into Motor Maven, and then you gotta sign up for the racing league in the reactions channel. So there's like a reacts channel where you can set up you just click on the little racing flag, and then from there you can whatchamacallit, once you've clicked that, it will give you the role of MMRL, and then from there you can join the voice channel that everybody's in there. Tag, forgot, might change it back. It's Tan Man. Oh, okay, yeah. Hey Tan Man, welcome back. But yeah, you got to go into the reactions channel where you can select the tag that you need, which is the MMRL tag, and then we're all in here in the MMRL voice. So, all right, look at that, dude. They are really close to each other. Look at that. You love to see it. Nickus and Bulwark fighting for that first position here, because honestly, these are two of our fastest racers on the field. So it's quite interesting. Now this is a lot like Monaco too, though, because you're not going to be able to pass each other that often due to how tight this race is. Like, oh no, Nickus goes into the bushes a little bit, slows him down some, but not that much. And there he goes. Now this part right here, I call this the neighborhood. The neighborhood is a little bit more tricky because if you touch those curbs, then you're gonna have a bad time. Now, as you come down this way, right, it's very tempting to go full throttle, but if you do, you catch air just like Bulwark just did, and he went into that light pole. And Nickus spun out as well, because they really want that fast lap time, right? They want that fastest lap time. They want that pole position, because pole position in this race, just like in all races, but in this one in particular, it does matter a lot. So these racers do want that. They do want that badly. Okay, so here we go. We got Bulwark extending his lead a little bit because Nickus got a little loose in the goose, as they say. Okay, Fosty is in third, and Cirque, reset. Cirque, go ahead and reset.
I thought we weren't allowed to do that. I don't have no.
Yes, you're right. We're not allowed to do that during the race. During qualifying, if it's clear, you can do that. Sorry for the confusion on that. But during the race, no, you'll have to be picked up by a tow truck. All right, here comes Fosty.
This is such a cool track.
I'm glad you like it. All right, here comes Fosty down. Now, again, remember, like, if you get too much speed, you're just going to go off track right there. And it looks like...
Bro, I really got to figure out what's going on with my fucking audio. I can't drive like this.
All right, and then he's going back down that way. It's all right, you'll have time because we got more qualifying heats after this, and then there'll be a short break before the actual race as I get everybody's times and stuff like that set up. So there's time to figure that out. But there we go. Okay, Nickus Still holding on, still trying after Bulwark here. But they are no longer nose to tail, as that got a little bit extended. But the last time we checked on them in the military base, they were roughly the same distance apart as they are right now. So it's kind of fun to see that as well. And there we go. Okay, Bulwark rushing down that side of things over there. Okay, here we go. Bulwark 77% complete of qualifying right now. And it looks like, yeah, he's mastered that corner right there, as he takes it a little bit wide to be able to cut that corner nice and tight. He's getting better at this track the more laps he puts in, and I think this might be his final lap. I'm not sure. We'll see if he gets to 90% before the thing. This might be actually the second to last lap, now that I'm seeing the percentages there as they're going up as he goes through this area. But here we go, as he comes down the track. And heading back up towards the military base. Let's hang out here for a second as we watch Nick is coming around the corner here and heading up towards the military base as well. Again, they're not separated by much. They're only separated by 1% right now. All right, Fosty, let's check in on Fosty over here. Remember, this is qualifying right now, so everybody is qualifying. What happens is they get 5 laps to post their fastest 5-lap time, and then that time will be divided by 5 to get their qualifying position. Either that, or I'll probably just leave it as their fastest 5-lap time, and then, because it doesn't make sense for me to do the math to divide it if the numbers are there. You know what I mean? Or does it? Chat, what do you think? I think I should divide it, because then that gives you an average lap time. But is that unnecessary math? What do you think, chat? All right, let's go see Cirque. So Cirque is having some audio issues, is what he was saying, and it was messing with him a little bit, but he seems to be getting back into the groove. He does need to fix that before the race proper, so that he can get going there. What do you want to do is the question. I don't know. I'll ask the racers after this. I don't want to distract them. Okay, we got a 9-minute 47-second on Bulwark, a 9-minute 54 on Nickus. And yeah, okay, Fosty's now 98% complete. Fosty's coming in as well. Yeah, 99% complete. And Fosty posts his time at 10 minutes 34 seconds. And then we gotta wait on Cirque to come on in and get his time as well. All right, so Cirque is coming right around the corner, though he's not that far behind. So here he comes, and Cirque posts an 11-minute
push to talk, please. All right, cool.
Yes, yeah, it works. Nickis, go ahead and get back in your car real quick so I can give you credit for that. Okay, so the other thing is I wanted to get everybody's opinion before we do heat number 2. Do you think that it is more fair for me to is it more fair for me to divide these times by 5 and get the average lap time and go off of that, or do we go off of the 5 laps time total? Like, I think it translates to both the same number at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
the
didn't
same
think it
ratio.
matters.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, so, all right, there's no sense in me doing the math then. Okay, if you have not yet qualified, I want you to line up here in pit lane against these bus markers. So line up
And-
facing Dakota on these bus line markers.
And you're taking the screenshots of all this stuff, right? You don't need us
Yeah.
to send out screenshots in.
Correct, yeah, I got a screenshot of heat number 1.
All right, yeah, you see me at the top there?
I'm gonna close my game really quick.
All right, no worries. We'll see you when you get back. Okay, who? CTG.
I'll be there in just a second. I'm moving a bus real quick.
All right, no worries. We'll get people on the. Oh, you love it. I love it. That's great. All right, give me one moment. Where's my screenshots? There we go. That one. Share. Save images. Yep. Boom. Right. And go here.
Yeah, I just noticed something on that first lap to keep people from going off into those, like, picket fences. So I moved a bus there.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's got the Love Jeju livery on it, so it's perfect for this race.
Alright, I'm gonna end this thing and we'll get the next group in. Alright, let's get 1 second. Let me look on the rankings real quick. Make sure I got that all accurate. Okay, Johnny, go ahead and join the event. CTG, join the event. Spicy, join the event. Yeah, all 4 of you. So Johnny, Magnetic, Spicy, and CTG. And then... Okay, let's head up to the line. Okay, in pole position is going to be Magnetic. He had a DNF in race 1. Okay, second position is going to be Spicy. Alright, pretty good. Alright, and then CTG, you are going to be in 3rd. Okay, and then Johnny, you're in 4th. Okay, so you will have 5 laps to post your fastest 5-lap time. That will be used as your qualifier. If you do end up wrecked or like, you know, flipped over or something during qualifying, make sure the track is clear before you reset yourself to the track. During the proper race, we will not allow you to reset your vehicle to the track. You will need to be picked up by our tow truck drivers.
So we have to take a screenshot of
No, I will be taking a screenshot. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So, Magnetic, are you ready? I know that you're not usually on voice. Give me 3
I'm here.
honks if you're ready. Okay, Spicy, are you ready? Give me 3 honks. Okay, CTG, are you ready? Give me 3 honks.
Honk, honk, honk.
Okay, Johnny, are you ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, on your screen shortly will be a 5-second countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good luck. And they're off. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in qualifying number 2. And here we go. Now, everybody is trying to post their fastest lap times. Oh, we have a little bit of a collision right here between CTG and Magnetic. That is, racing is rubbing, as they say. I'm not calling a penalty on that. Johnny, though, tried to dive bomb that a little bit and didn't quite make it in. It looks like that was not a real crash, though, and more of a desync on my end. All right, here we go. Racers coming down that area, heading up towards the military base. Magnetic goes off track. Magnetic goes off track. And CGG goes off track. Oh, and into the back of the fuel truck. Oh, man. All right. So here we go. Johnny, Spicy fighting for first. The grid is getting a little bit more separated here with the midfield racers. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, here we go. Spicy coming on down. He's new to the racing league, but you know, this is his rookie race, if you will. This is his first official race. Again, right now we're in the middle of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. They have 5 laps to post their fastest lap times, and yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. After this, we're gonna go on a short break. Once all this is done, in order for us to get ready for the actual race here. So there we go. All right, Spicy coming down that final stretch. Looks like Johnny knew the track just a little bit better than Spicy, but he does not quite have the same acceleration as Spicy. So again, these racers are able to do some modifications to these cars, but everybody has the same engine and the same intake. But you're allowed to mess with your final drive ratio. You're allowed to mess with your suspension. So what that translates into is...
Does anyone know which button turns on the auto shift?
I don't know if there's a button for that. Oh, Johnny's overheated his engine.
Auto shift may be on the assist.
Johnny has overheated
It's Alt
his
A.
engine.
Thank you.
Ooh, he's going really slow now. He's really slow now. After, oh no, Johnny flips over. Johnny, you're clear to reset. Make it quick. Johnny flipped his car, and now Magnetic passes him. Magnetic passing him right there, right before the military base. Yeah, this is gonna be a wild race, guys. Once the race proper gets started, this is gonna be quite intense. Hey, thanks for the follow, Bio. I appreciate it, man. Oh, Magnetic goes off track as I look off the screen towards chat there to see who just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. What we're doing right now is the second heat of the qualifying for race number 2 in the Motor Maven Race League. There's 5 races in the race season, but points are on the line today here in just a little bit as we get the second race started very soon. So looks like CTG might be having a bit of issues right now. Where's he at? He is actually out of his car. Okay, so I don't think he's gonna post a time, which is gonna put him at the back of the pack. Ugh. He's gonna put him at the back of the pack once once we get to that part. All right, here we go. Spicy is your current leader for heat number 2, and he posted a first lap time of 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That's right around what I was able to do on this track myself when I was testing it out to make sure that it was like a good track for people. So that's interesting. Okay, here we go. Spicy coming through the military base. How far behind is Johnny? Johnny is 47%, Magnetic at 45%, and CTG at 20%. But CTG was having some issues, so I think CTG is going to be a DNF for the qualifying race, which is unfortunate. But he did run into the back of that fuel truck pretty hard, so maybe that messed his car up really good. But yeah, there we go. We got 55% complete at the moment, which is probably right around like 3 laps or so. But you love to see it, man. These racers have been getting better and better with these cars the more and more time goes on. So it's pretty interesting. All right, here we go. Here comes Spicy down this final straight as he comes towards that finish line and posts his next lap. So he's now 60% complete now. What's up, Jetta? Are you going to be able to join the race? Okay, here we go. I know you said that you might not be able to join this week, so no problem if you can't. There we go. All right, Spicy coming around the corner here because we're just we're getting closer. What's up, Sturban Gaming? How you doing, man? Is it Sturban Gaming? Is that right? It's my job as a streamer to butcher your name, so I hope I'm doing my job properly. But welcome to the channel. We're doing qualifying right now for race number 2. So we will get people rocking and rolling here in just a little bit. In just a minute, I'm gonna have to go on a quick little break after these guys are done in order to get everybody's times posted. So there we go. All right, let's check in on Magnetic and Johnny. There's not much separating them, but there is enough separating them. Yeah, Sturban, part of the marsh. Oh, you're Sturban. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I got you. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit the follow button. It goes a long way in helping us reach our goal of 2,000 followers. All right, here we go. Magnetic coming up towards the military base now, and there he goes. Oh, he's going a little wide on those, so he's going a little bit faster than he probably should in those sections and losing just a little bit of traction there. Jetta says no, I'm the passenger seat heading back home. Oh, okay. You still have an hour before you'll be home. Okay. No problem, bud. No problem. At least you'll be able to see what happens in the race. Okay. So there we go. Johnny, now 77% complete. Now Spicy is at 81% complete with his qualifier. So as Spicy comes around here, this is his final lap at the moment. This is his final lap. Now, this track is very unforgiving. So, you do got to be pretty careful. And that was wonderful English. I'm glad I said it that way. So anyway, Spicy racing on down here. It caught a little bit of air. So like, you see when those puffs of smoke come out, that's their tires coming off the ground and landing back on the ground again. So, but he's pushing it to the limit here, coming into the military base. How far behind is Johnny? Johnny is 5% behind, but he is in second now with Magnetic in third. The separation right now is about 7% between everybody, it looks like. So here we go. Spicy coming down this section of the track. Now this section of the track, like I said before, can be a bit deceiving, right? Because you feel like you can go full speed on that, but there's those couple little switchbacks that kind of check you on your speed as you go through there, right? And so here he goes. He comes on down this way, and all he's got to do is keep it clean to post his lap time here in just a moment. It almost looked like he threw the e-brake there to do that turn. All right, here he goes. Spicy just needs to cross the finish line now, and his time will be posted as a 10-minute 11-second time. That is a really good time. It might actually put him somewhere near the front with that. So there you go. All right, Johnny is now 96% complete and coming down towards the track. We got Johnny at 97%. Magnetic not far behind him though, and we'll find out what their lap times are here in just a minute. Okay, here we go. Johnny coming down, chasing after that finish line. Oh, he let off the gas a little bit there at the end. Okay, he got a 10-minute 51-second, and Magnetic now has a 10:59. All right. CTG, I'm assuming that you are a DNF for this.
Correct.
Okay. Magnetic, go ahead and hop back in your car real quick so you get credit for that.
Oh, it's all good. You can go ahead.
Okay. Okay, are there any racers who have not had a chance to qualify? Speak now or forever hold your peace and be placed where you end up at. Okay. You had your chance to speak up, so that's the end of that. All right. So give me a few minutes. We're going to take a quick break, and then I will post the times here in just a minute. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here on stream, I'm gonna hit that intermission button, and we're gonna go on a quick ad break so that we actually, you know what, I'll leave you with me for a few minutes. We'll go on an ad break here in just a minute. Okay, so let me Google Sheets. Okay, boom. No, I just want a blank spreadsheet. Just give me a blank spreadsheet. Okay. Then I want Spicy Johnny image. Yup. Share. Save image. Boom. Okay. And then upload. That's the right one. Okay. So let me hit this button right here. No. Okay. Whatever. Where's the thingy? There's the thingy. Okay. So I want Bulwark. I posted a 9:47. Oh, wait. It was 9.47.060. Okay. Bulwark. Nikus posted a 9.54.084. Okay. Fosty posted a 10.34.006, and then Cirque posted a 11.00.33.366. Okay, so that's Heat 1 done. Okay, so then next we got Spicy, who posted a 10.11.292. And then we got Johnny with a 10.51.668. Magnetic posted a 10.59.405. And then CTG posted, I'm gonna put CTG as like a 20-minute thing just to give them a number. All right, there we go. Okay, so let me do oh, then like why? Hold on. Why is it doing that? Hold on.
So on pit lane here, when can we start going like full throttle again?
So you'll be rejoining the race at gate number 2, and once you've passed gate number 2, you're full speed again.
Gotcha. Thanks.
The hell happened? What the? Why is it not doing this? Why? I'm having issues with the sheet right now. Hold on, data sort sheet. Data sort. I should just use Excel. I don't know why I'm trying to use something I'm not familiar with, and instead I just need to use Excel. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back to it. I'm just getting everybody's time sorted out quickly. Quickly. I put it in quotes here. So I'm gonna throw the quick ad break up now, and I should have this sorted before too long. So give me just a minute. All right, racers and crew, go ahead and take like a 10-minute break here, and we'll get started with the actual race as soon as I get everybody's positions all sorted and stuff.
Roger that.
Okay, Excel. What? Something doesn't make... Okay, that's not right. Hold on. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this again manually. Alright, hold on. Alright. Bulwark. Oh, come on. Bulwark. Bulwark.
Is this area still off limits to other vehicles?
Yeah, it should be until we're done with the race.
Okay, because some guy just drove through with a truckload of couches.
Who's that?
5.54.
Latino Cream. He drove through with a semi truck with the couches loaded on the back.
Yeah, I saw while the first qualifiers was going, the first set of qualifiers, somebody with containers was just driving through the track.
Oh man, it's a good thing we didn't hit him.
Yeah.
You might need to put up another announcement.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I understand too. People want to do their jobs, make all the money. But it's block what you want to do.
Alright, Johnny is a 10.51.668. And then magnetic is a 10.
Yeah, it looks like he just disconnected. I think most of the regular players understand. Maybe the new players, people who just joined today, not paying attention to the announcements.
The Brutus has such a nice interior.
Which one's that?
The Brutus.
Oh, I haven't been inside one of those before. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
What the hell am I doing wrong here?
Trying to do math on a Sunday?
Apparently, but like, all I'm trying to do is make my sheet like filter by the person with the lowest number. All right, guys, give me just a minute. I don't know why this is. There we go. Almost. No. What did it do? All right. We're getting there, guys. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry for the delay. Give me just a few minutes, okay? Because that's not working. Um, 0954 084. Let's see if this works. Frosty is 1034 006, and then cert is 11 366. I don't know if this is gonna work either. Spicy 11292, and Johnny is a 1051 668, and then magnetic is a 1059. Magnetic is a 1059 405, and then CTG 20. CTG is a 20 0000. All right. Okay. I got it. I got our results. It may have taken me longer than I planned, but I got us there. I got us there in the end. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you get it figured out?
The pole position and so on and so forth. It still didn't do it. God dang it. Okay. Why didn't it do it? Fuck. Fine, hold on. I don't understand what's going on here, but this is pissing me off. I'm gonna do this manually then. Alright. Right. Paste. Okay. Who's next? Spicy. Cut. Paste. Okay. Circ. Cut. Paste. Okay, cut. Okay, I don't know what was going on with my sheets today, but they did not agree with me. But I do have it finalized now. I just did it manually instead of trying to do it fancy.
Whatever works.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, after all is said and done with the qualifying, we've got Bulwark with pole position, Nickus in second, Spicy in third, Frosty in fourth, Johnny in fifth, Magnetic in sixth, Cirque in seventh, and CTG in the final position. What's up, little shroom? When
that
is
is
the
so heartbreaking.
I'm not sure when the next it's probably gonna be Monday. I'm gonna have to film it after this. But welcome, little shroom. How you doing, man? All right, so as we did in the previous race, we're gonna do a parade lap, and then we're gonna get everybody back on grid after that. It's 12:45 now. Is everybody here? All the racers, race marshals, and so forth.
I'll still see you.
Yeah, I just need like 2 minutes, and I'll be ready.
Yeah,
Christmas
Shroom.
and Cleaver.
I messed up, man. I meant to record it this weekend, right? And normally I record Fishing North Atlantic on Saturdays, but I had guests over that caused a delay in that. So we had a little bit of delay there.
Say that first corner would be chaotic. Right.
It would help if I started the event. Import. Chris, maybe the real pole position is the friends we made along the way. Could be. Could be. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Bulwark is in pole. Nickus is in second position.
All right, I'm back.
Spicy, yep, you're in third. Frosty, you're in fourth. Johnny is in fifth. Magnetic. Johnny, I need... Where's Johnny? Johnny, are you AFK? And the event is available to join now too. Hydrate! No, good idea. Especially before the race gets started, right? Because I'm going to be announcing a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay, so Johnny's computer crashed, so he'll be back here in a moment.
Quick question with the pits. Do we, when we go to refuel, do we go to the Brutus or do we go to the actual fuel stop?
Whatever works best for you. I would personally recommend the actual fuel station because it will work more reliably for you.
Gotcha.
Also, so to rehash the rules, pit lane is a 35 mile an hour or 56 kilometer per hour, depending on your settings, zone. So if you want, as soon as you enter pit, you need to be at pit speed. This race is going to be 20 laps long with 2 mandatory pits. If you have a damaged radiator or engine, you must pit and repair that at the garage. If you finish the race and you do have a damaged one of those things, then we are going to go ahead and dock you 1 position and move whoever was behind you up 1 spot. So do keep that in mind. The other thing is, if you are damaged and you do repair, that can count as one of your mandatory pits. So in other words, you don't have to pit 3 times unless you have already done your 2 mandatory pits, if that makes sense. Let's see here. The other thing is too, when a yellow flag is called, you're able to continue to race and pass up until you catch up to the safety car. Which, speaking of the safety car, let's get the safety car up here for the parade lap, Surge.
Can you explain the blue flags as well?
Yeah, so blue flags. If your name gets called out and I say blue flag, it basically means kind of like allow the racer that's behind you to pass you, because that means that you're being lapped, and we're gonna let the race keep going, kind of thing. If in an event that a red flag is called, basically just return to the pit lane and we'll restart the race as soon as possible. We're just missing Johnny now. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna do a parade lap, which is basically just following the course, and you're gonna return to these spots, and then the timer will end up on your screen and we'll get going. What's up, Godquark? Dude, you made it just in time for the race proper. Made it just in time. We're just waiting on Johnny. Johnny, how's it going? You able to get back in? Yeah, heck yeah, man. We got race day is about to begin. Ooh. No. Surge, bring up the map for the race. You'll be entering pit lane from waypoint number 20, and you'll be rejoining the race. Like if it gets called for a safety car, then you're going to be rejoining at waypoint number 2. So you see this is all blocked off with the 2 buses here to your left. So you're actually rejoining the race further down that street down that way. Okay, Johnny says he's loading up the game now. He'll be in shortly.
Alright, I fixed my audio. It was bugged out. I couldn't hear anything. Did you have any info for Wrecker or no?
Just, have a copy of the map available to you. That's my only recommendation. Okay, so again, here we go. Let's make sure everybody is in their proper positions. All right, we've got Bulwark and Pole. Bulwark, are you here and ready?
Yep, ready.
Okay, we got Nikus in second. Nikus, are you here and ready?
I am.
Okay, we've got Spicy in third. Spicy, are you here and ready? Okay, and we've got Frosty in fourth. Frosty, are you here and ready?
Yes.
Okay, then we got Johnny here in fifth. Johnny, are you here and ready?
Does Frosty need to scoot up a little bit?
Yeah, you can scoot up to this line right here. Wait, stop. Perfect. Okay, Johnny, are you here and ready?
He just pulled up.
There. Yeah. Okay.
I think everything is ready.
We got Magnetic in sixth. Are you here and ready?
Can you hear me?
Okay, Cirque, I need you to back up so that your front wheel is against this yellow line right there. Right, perfect. Okay, Cirque, you're here and ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. CTG, are you
Can
here
hear
and
me?
ready?
Testing.
Yes, I can hear you.
Ready to go.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do one parade lap. You're going to stay behind the safety car here. We'll do one parade lap and you will return to these positions right here. So, Serge, go ahead and take them away as we get ready for race number 2. As we do our parade lap. Before the race begins, I'll make sure everybody's in the event. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Motor Maven Racing League race number 2 as we do a little bit of a parade lap. Now, the reason why we do the parade lap is twofold. Number 1 is to make sure that all the racers are familiar with the track, but number 2, it's so that it gives me a little bit of time for me to talk about the race proper, right? So this is our Monaco of the season. The racers are going to have 20 laps with 2 mandatory pits for this particular race. So again, 20 laps with 2 mandatory pits.
Hey, 1 second. I don't think Johnny's in the event.
We're gonna get that all sorted before we get it started. This is just a parade lap, but thank you. Okay, so here we go. They're coming down the straightaway towards the military base. No, so but this is part of what I was talking about. So the fact that you come uphill in this section does throw racers for a little bit of a loop here in this switchback, and you know, so it does change things up again. So all right, here we go into the military base, right? And then they end up in this horseshoe right here. As they come through the military base, they end up in that horseshoe just as Surge is going there.
We got a sassy safety car today.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There they go on their parade lap through the military base. You love it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Okay. And so now this next section, right? It's very tempting for these racers to go full speed downhill in this section. It's going to be very, very tempting for them to do that. But you kind of got to balance the speed versus being able to stay on track, because there's hills on the side of this track that will send your car flying. And so that's pretty rough. Okay. All right. And then they come all the way down here into this sharp 90-degree turn and then back up towards the finish line, which is over in this direction. Again, now they can enter pit lane right here next to this garbage truck. All right, racers, line up on the line. Get back into your positions. All right. All right, and then Johnny, do make sure that you join the event. Okay, we've got Bulwark in the event in position 1. We've got Nickis. Go ahead and pull forward to my character.
Can you guys hear me? Testing,
Yes,
testing.
I can hear you. Nickis, go ahead and pull
Testing.
forward a little bit. Yes, I hear you.
1, 2, testing.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
My bad. Right.
Yeah, guys. Okay, there you go. Nickis is in the event. Okay, Spicy, back up a little bit. I want your front tire against this hash mark. A little back, a little bit more. Right there. Okay, and then Spicy, yes, you're in the event. Frosty, back up just a hair. Let's line you up on this hash mark. Okay, and then Frosty is in the event. Johnny, pull forward to this hash mark here. Okay, and Johnny is in the event. Okay. Magnetic is in the event and looks in a good spot. Cirque is in the event, is in a good spot, and CTG, you can actually pull forward a little bit to my character, and CTG is in the event. Okay. All right, racers, is everybody ready? Bulwark, are you ready?
Put my gloves on real quick.
Okay, Nickus, are you ready?
I am.
Spicy, are you ready? Frosty, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Johnny, are you ready? Magnetic, are you ready? Cirque, are you ready? CTG, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you will have your timers up here in just a moment. As we get started, remember you have 20 laps with 2 mandatory pits. And if a safety car is called, you are not allowed to pass the safety car. You're allowed to race up until you get to the safety car, and then your position will be locked into place. The safety car will stay out on track until I call him back in. So, ladies and gentlemen, your timers are about to begin in 5. Oh, shoot. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2. Timer has begun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are off with race number 2 in the Motor Maven Racing League, and Nickus taking first away from Bulwark as they come in to the turns over here. So here we go. Remember, this is a 20-lap race. There's plenty of time for people to not only catch up, make mistakes, and so on and so forth. Magnetic goes a little bit off track, but it looks like he's able to recover. No yellow flag is needed for that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No yellow flag is needed for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick is heading
Somebody
up
lay
towards
down that lamppost like this is Mario Kart.
heading up towards military base
Feels
now.
a little bit like Mario Kart.
And there we go. All right. Spicy. Oh, Cirque and Johnny losing control. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. I need 2 I need 2 tow trucks coming up. I need the safety car out. 2 yellow trucks, 2 tow trucks go up towards the military base. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just had a big ol' wreck. Didn't quite see what happened there, but we got a big ol' wreck here. All right, looks like we got 2 tow trucks on the way right now. Okay, racers that are currently wrecked, once the tow truck gets to you, you'll need to be out of your car. Go ahead and get out of your car now so you can hop into the whatchamacallit. You can hop into the tow truck as the tow truck pulls you away.
Where am I bringing them? Pit or just onto the road?
Take them to pit, because they'll probably need repairs. Assuming you guys need repairs. If you don't need repairs, just get them on the road. All right, there we go. Safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, do not pass the safety car. You're able to continue to race until you catch the safety car. Safety car, stay on the track until I call you back in. All right.
Just heads up, this one's gonna take a second. They're both flipped.
Are your cars damaged, Johnny and Cirque?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's Surge? I'm looking for Surge right now. There he is. Remember, you're able to continue to race until you catch the safety car. Once you have caught the safety car, you're no longer allowed to pass, and you're no longer allowed to pass the safety car itself. All right. Once magnetic passes, Johnny and Cirque, reset your cars to the track. Lever, go ahead and drop Cirque's car and let him reset to track.
Is there any way I can do a quick go around? Because it's showing me as a lap behind, even though I'm on the first lap, or the second lap now?
You can catch up to the safety car, and then you got to be behind the safety car at that point. All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. The physics engine bugged the hell out.
That's fine. Let's see here. Cirque and Johnny, if you guys need repairs, go ahead and drive your way on the regular track to pit lane if you need repairs. All right, let me go catch up to the safety car over here, ladies and gentlemen. Safety car, stay out on track until I call you back in, please. Remember, once you've caught the safety car, you're no longer able to pass either your fellow racer or the safety car itself. You're able to continue to race until you've caught up, though. Okay, let me make sure. Let's see what's going on with these other guys. All right, so new rule: if your car is fully flipped over, wait until a race official like myself or one of the race marshals tells you you're clear to flip your car back over. And if you need a tow after that, then we'll get you a tow at that point. If you're fully stuck and stuff like that, then that's fine. But if you're not flipped over, we can get you back on track. It looks like Johnny went in for a pit and he went in to repair. Make sure you got that. Yeah, that can count as one of their mandatory pits. So Misfortune, each time they go into the pits, just put a tally mark next to their name. All right, safety car, come in to the pit lane on your way back this time around. Safety car, come in on this lap once you make it to the pit lane. All right, let's go check in on safety car, which is up here somewhere. There he is. There he is. We're under safety car in the rain, so that's actually gonna be a bit of a benefit. And here's one of the reasons why we do safety car. It bunches the guys back up again. Bunches the guys back up again. All right, racers. Once the safety car pulls back in, you are back to green flag. I will announce it, but once the safety car pulls into pit lane, as soon as he clears that dump truck, you guys are back to green light. So again, no passing each other and no passing the safety car during safety car. So this is giving everybody else a time to play catch up here as we get the racers bunched back up during this safety car. It's gonna be interesting. So basically, Misfortune, how it works, right? They're required to pit twice, but if they pit for repairs or refueling, that can count as one of their mandatory pits. So just basically on your little tally sheet, just tally each pit that they do. All right, green flag, green flag, green flag. The race is back on. Green flag, green flag, green flag. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're coming into what I call the neighborhood. This section of the track is a little bit tricky because remember, if you hit these curbs just wrong, then you're gonna be hurting. This is gonna do a lot of damage to both your car and your wheels if you hit these curbs next to these sidewalks right there. But it looks like everybody makes it through that section just fine. And there we go. Okay, right now Nick has posted a first lap time of 1 minute 53 with Bulwark with a 1 minute 54 and Spicy with a 2 minute 4 second there. So you know, right now most of the racers are 17%. That safety car did set people up for getting re-bunched together, but they're gonna get a little bit more separated here as we continue along on the race. But there you go, Nick is with an 18%, Bulwark 18%, Spicy also 18, CTG and Johnny are back in 6th and 7th respectively. There they are right in front of us, and Cirque is right here catching up. He did pit, so hopefully he got fuel and a full repair for this. But again, it's up to the racers on when they decide to do their 2 mandatory pits. So that is all a part of the strategies that these
Thank you, Johnny, for pushing me off the track.
Racers or Johnny, let's get you a pit lane drive through, please. Johnny, pit lane drive through, 35 miles an hour. All right. So he's gonna go ahead and stop. It looks like he's going for his full thing. Okay, there we go. So that's another thing too. We've got rules and regulations in place to kind of keep the race fair and balanced, right? So here we go. Here's the battle for first. Oh, Nick has lost a little bit of control there, allowing Bulwark to pass on their way up to the military base. When you see those puffs of smoke, that means that their wheels lose the traction with the ground as they come up this way. Okay, here we go. We got Spicy and Frosty coming on up. Spicy and Frosty coming on after. Look at that. Spicy is in 3rd. He wants that first position to score some solid points in his rookie race here today as they come down this section of the track. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. Let's take a look at what is going on down here. All right, so there you go. You got Bulwark now in the lead and Nickus right behind him. Now these two right here are our points leaders in the league right now, and we've only completed 1 race out of the season so far, so there's a little bit more time for people to get their race in, you know, like a little bit more time for people to score points and stuff like that. But here we go, Frosty coming around the corner here, and there we go. We got Magnetic not far behind. Magnetic is in 5th right now. Remember, only 5th place and above will score any points. And here we go, we got Cirque chasing down Johnny here in this part of the track. Oh, Cirque making a smooth little section right there. And here we go, we got Johnny, CTG, and Cirque battling it out. Remember, 5th place and above is where the points are at today. 5th place and above are where the points are today. And Johnny goes for the pass on CTG. This track is our Monaco. There's not... All right, Cirque, I'm gonna call penalty on you on that one. Please pull into the pit lane. Do a pit lane drive-through. All right, so there we go. We got another penalty on that. We got another penalty. But you know, like this track is really, really small, so you got to be careful about when and where you pass. So here we go. Let's go take a look. Over here, we got Nickus and Bulwark really close together as they continue to battle for first place over here. They're really close to each other, separated by nothing. Like, that's like milliseconds is what's separating them right now. So you love to see it, man. You love to see it. It's gonna be interesting to see like when they decide to go on their pits. Because that is going to ultimately decide who, what, where, why, and when. Okay, here we go. We got Spicy is in third right now. 29% of the race complete. Frosty in fourth. Also 29. Spicy's coming into the pits. And there he goes. Remember, pit lane is 35 miles an hour or 56 kilometers an hour. Frosty also choosing to pit right now. Frosty's also choosing to pit right now. So here we go. Here comes Johnny, and I believe that's Cirque right behind him. Okay. Oh. Okay. I need Cirque to serve his penalty though, so I will remind him to serve his penalty here in just a moment. Okay, CTG coming around the corner there. And there you go. There's the last of that. And here we go. Okay. Heading on over here. All right. Frosty returning to the racetrack. Magnetic also returning to the racetrack. So again, that's where pit lane re-enters the track here at gate number 2 and into the neighborhood. And yeah, like there is very little room for error in the neighborhood. These streets are tiny. They're only 2 cars wide basically. And these curbs right here next to the sidewalk are gonna kick your butt if you run into them, so do watch out for that. Do watch out for that. Okay, Bulwark extending his lead over here. And it'll be interesting to see like when he chooses to make his pit stop. It's not this lap because Nickus is hot on his tail. They are so close to each other that this is really exciting. These are our 2 race leaders right here, right now, first and second respectively, as they continue to master this track together. It's gonna be interesting to see like when is Nickus gonna make his move on Bulwark, because he's right on his tailpipe there. And now this section of the track, you're tempted to go full speed, but if you do, you end up jumping right there. You see both of their cars left the ground there. That's why you see those puffs of smoke. Bulwark off the track. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about. And Nickus is now your race leader. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to do the prediction. So let me do the prediction real quick before we get too deep into this race. You can earn some Drake scales here. All right, let's do it. Manage prediction. Start a new prediction. Who wins race 2? Is it gonna be Nickus? Is it gonna be Bulwark? Is it gonna be Spicy? Is it gonna be Frosty? Is it gonna be Magnetic? Will it be Cirque? Will it be Johnny? Will it be CTG22? Ladies and gentlemen, you've got, let's say, 2 minutes to get your prediction in and earn some free Drake scales here on Twitch. Unfortunately, I don't have the similar setup over on YouTube, but there you go. Okay, so Nickus and Bulwark staying out on track still. Cirque, we do need you to do a drive-through pit lane penalty on this lap. Do a drive-through penalty. It's for a penalty earlier in the race. Okay, Here we go. Cirque does need to make pit lane on this lap. If he doesn't do it this lap, he might not be able to hear me. Cirque, can you hear me? He might not be able to hear me, guys. Let me check. I'll whisper it to him. Cirque. You to do a pit drive-through for a penalty earlier at gate two laps ago. Okay. He might not be able to hear me. So I'm gonna assume that he can't hear me right now. Because he was saying that his sound was bugging out earlier, so it might be bugged out again. It might be bugged out again. Okay, here we go. Spicy. Right now, Nikus is still in first. Bulwark in second. And let's take a look. Let's see them. Nikus does have a decent lead on Bulwark and is extending it. That's surprising. There you go. Okay.
Did somebody make it permanently nighttime?
Did they accidentally make it permanently nighttime? Yeah, thanks for that, Misfortune.
It's supposed to be a half hour, I think.
Okay, there we go. All right. Bulwark and Nikus battling out for first. Blue flag on Magnetic. Blue flag on Magnetic. As soon as Nikus and Bulwark catch up to you, let them pass. Okay, Magnetic, blue flag, blue flag, blue flag. Magnetic, you're in the clear as soon as Bulwark passes you. Magnetic, you're clear. All right, there we go. We've already got some lapping going on right now. As Nikus and Bulwark are putting in some really solid lap times right now. So here we go. We got Cirque, Johnny. Right now, your race leader is Nikus. Bulwark in second place.
I don't think Cirque can hear us. I haven't noticed him pit for that penalty.
Yeah, I don't think his audio is working. I sent him a private message, but
I tried text chat as well.
I swear he just went through the pit.
Did he?
Did he?
I don't know that he stopped, but he
oh, never mind. Yes, definitely. Misfortune says he went through. So yes, he's fine.
Okay.
Misfortune is our race marshal there, keeping track of everybody's pits. No, he did not have to stop. It was just a drive-through penalty. Okay, here we go. Magnetic going into the pits. And CTG staying out on track. Magnetic in the pits. And here we go. Okay, let's go catch up to our race leaders here. Nikus and Bulwark. Bulwark is in second, sliding out on that turn there. And back around the corner here. Nikus, though, remember, Nikus doesn't have lights on the front of his car, so the fact that he's leading the race right now is pretty impressive. Maybe he's got his moon set up like full bright or something, but this track is a little bit darker than the Anston Raceway, for example. So but here we go. Remember, if you go too fast coming uphill, you're gonna catch air in this section of the track. Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, these guys have not made their pits yet. I've not seen them pit either. So as long as you're keeping track on your tally markers, that's all that matters. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get your predictions in on who's gonna win this race today. We've got Nikus and Bulwark here leading by a significant margin. Because remember, they've already passed the guy that's in 5th place right now. Remember, only the top 5 racers will earn points for the season today towards the championship. And the champion of the racing league will actually end up in a situation where they are gonna win some actual coins. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be running a bunch of iron ore down the hill for them from the iron mines, and we will be allowing them to finish the delivery so that they can win, you know, like racing league coin essentially. So here we go. Cirque is in 5th. He passed Magnetic back here at the military base, and we did not see that, unfortunately. But okay, here we go. Johnny is in 7th place, and CTG is in 8th. What position is Spicy? Spicy's in 3rd. He's all the way back here. He's in 3rd. He's kicking ass for his remember, this is his debut rookie race, ladies and gentlemen. Debut rookie race right now. Spicy, this is his first official race. Durbin says Nickus for 1st place. Ooh, there's a lot of people with their 1 tags out voting for Nickus right now. Ooh, everybody's voting against Bulwark. Okay, fair enough. Bulwark right now is the championship leader with 10 points on the board from that first race. So here we go. We got Johnny coming. Oh, Johnny went a little bit fast on that, but he's able to stay in control. Okay, here we go. Fosty's in 4th place. Remember, Fosty placed 4th in the first race, so it's nice to see that too. Ooh, and we're gonna be calling another blue flag on him in just a minute. So I'm gonna see if these guys pit or not. These are our race leaders. Okay. All right, so now I gotta go catch up to Fossey and get ready to call a blue flag on him in just a minute, as Nickus and Bulwark chase him down here. It's interesting too, right? This is one of our largest tracks, so fuel becomes an issue here as well.
Flipped over.
Be considerate of. All right, Frosty, be prepared for a blue flag here in just a minute. Oh, and Nickus loses control. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Let's get the safety car out on track. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. I have a disabled vehicle at the turn up towards the military. Disabled vehicle at the turn up towards the military base. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. You are able to continue to race until you catch up with the safety car. After you've caught up to the safety car, you are no longer allowed to pass said safety car.
I think Nickus might be stuck as well.
No, yeah, Cleaver, go down. Get Nickus. Nickus is the disabled car. All right.
I'm flipped over too.
Who flipped over?
Mag.
Mag, go ahead and reset to track. There's nobody near you. Cleaver, as soon as you get
Nickus,
him
get out of the
back
car.
on track.
Nickus isn't getting out of the car. I can't hook him while he's in it.
Oh, Nickus, get out of the car. There you go.
Can lap cars unlap themselves?
You, if you made it in front of the safety car, yes. If you did not, no.
Ah!
Nickus is free. You want me to grab Mag?
No, Mag is good. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag.
Returning.
Where is my safety car? He's up here. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got Bulwark in first. Spicy is now in second, ladies and gentlemen. Spicy is now in second. You love to see it. Okay, here we go. We got CTG right behind the safety car. Cirque
Wrecker
and
is off the track.
Spicy. There we go. I believe all obstructions have been cleared. So I'm calling in the safety car on this lap. Safety car will return on this lap. So there we go. There's the race pack right there, ladies and gentlemen. There is the race pack right there. DTG is actually in last place right now, but he's at the front of the safety car here at the moment. Misfortune, did Bulwark or Nickus pit during the safety car? I wonder. That'd be interesting, because I didn't see. I wasn't there for that. Bulwark did. Okay, interesting. All right, green flag, green flag, green flag. All right. Nickus also just made his pit. Nickus just went in for the pits right there. Speaking of pits, I need to make my own pit. There we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. A little bit of touching there. Little bit of touching. They're trying. They still try to pass here in this section. Okay. Let's see. CTG, I'm gonna call it blue flag. Let Spicy pass. Okay, you're good. So Spicy is in second place right now. Johnny is all the way back in sixth, so I'm not calling blue flag for him. But there you go. Cirque is in fifth. He's in the points now. Ladies and gentlemen, your race leader now is Bulwark with 71% complete on the track now. 71%. Nickus in third at 67% complete. And there you go. Okay. Oh, it's getting close, guys. It's getting close. Misfortune, what are we at with people's lap? Not laps, but pits. How many pits has everybody done? Let's go down the list. How many pits has Bulwark done? Let's go down the list. All right, here we go. Actually, let's make sure that everybody has done their mandatory pits and stuff. Oh, okay, all right. Spicy going into the pits now. Spicy's going into the pits now. So again, these mandatory pits do throw the race for a bit of a loop as positions get changed during this situation here. So Johnny and Cirque are actually battling it out for fifth, and remember, fifth place is the last place that earns points in this race. So here we go. We got Spicy rejoining the race now, and there he goes. He's back on track. Nickus in third, right behind Spicy. Oh man, it's getting spicy now. Look at that. Nickus and Spicy right there battling it out now for second place, as Bulwark is now 5% ahead of these two. But all of the race percentages are pretty close. We've got 76, 71, 71, 70, 67. So realistically, everybody is really close to each other in the percentages. But due to the size of this track, those percentages do mean quite a bit of distance in between these racers. So you do love to see it, though. You do love to see it. Okay, so Misfortune says Spicy, Frosty, Magnetic, Cirque, CTG, and Johnny are all pit complete at the moment, which leaves I believe Bulwark and Nickus. Yeah, Bulwark and Nikus both need to pit one more time. Oh, dude, Spicy got both of his pits done. Oh, that's gonna make things spicy and interesting. Oh, that's gonna make things really, really, really interesting because Spicy is pit complete. As Nikus and Spicy battle for second. Nikus managing to pass Spicy right there as
Mag
he does
flipped
that turn just a little bit better than Spicy did on that one. Oh, Spicy getting a little bit too much. Oh, there's Bulwark. I'm not calling blue flag because that's third place and
Wrecker is
second.
on route if needed.
That's third place and second place right there. What happened?
I flipped.
Roger that. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Let's get the safety car out. Magnetic, go ahead and flip your car back over. After Cirque, wait one. We got Cirque and Johnny. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Get the safety car back out on track. All right, you can flip now. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Watch out on the road up towards military base. All right, our safety car is back out on track now. Safety car is back out on track. I predicted a few safety cars in this race because the margin for error in this track is a lot thinner than it is at Anstan. So I definitely predicted a few of these. All right, Frosty is in fourth place. So Frosty is in fourth place. Looks like track is clean. So safety car, go ahead and pull in after this lap. Pull in at the end of this lap. Okay, here we go. As the racers come down this straightaway, we got Bulwark 85%. So Bulwark is one lap ahead of Nikus at this point, but Bulwark still needs to pit. He still has a mandatory pit, so he's trying to extend his lead as much as he possibly can. He's trying to extend his lead as much as he possibly can. So there we go. Okay, Magnetic rejoining that section. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, I wish Parsec wouldn't cross the race line during an active race, but looks like he chose the right time to do it. Okay, so here we go. We got Surge. He's only holding one person up right now, which is really unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. Only one person ended up behind the safety car. That's really, really unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Cirque is actually trying to catch up right now. Remember, they're allowed to race up until that. All right, safety car is coming in. Green flag, green flag, green flag. So there you go. Right now, your race leader is Bulwark, who's one lap ahead of the entire track. You've got Nikus in second, Spicy in third, Frosty in fourth, and Cirque in fifth. So you do love to see it. You do love to see it. Okay, let's find out if this is going to be the lap that Bulwark chooses for his secondary mandatory pit, because he's the last one out on track right now, and he does. He chooses to pit now. Oh my gosh. He's pitting now, ladies and gentlemen. He's choosing to make his pit now. So now all of the racers have made their mandatory pits now at this time. There you go. He's made his full and complete stop. His pit is complete. Nikus right in front of him. Nikus is in second place. Spicy is in third. Spicy's in third. Okay, Bulwark and Nikus and Spicy all together. That's 1, 2, and 3 all together, but they're separated by different laps. So Bulwark again choosing to do his second pit in his last lap. He did that last race as well. He waited until the last minute to pit before calling it a day on those laps. Oh, there you go. That's 1, 2, and 3 in order right there, going up towards the military base and battling it out. Oh, some airtime there. Oh, they are so close to each other too. Look at that. They are so close to each other. All racers have completed all mandatory pits. So there we go. Oh no! Nickus, go ahead and reset. Hey, there we go. CTG right behind. Nickus ended up catching just a little bit of that barrier there in the who's he what's it. So again, Bulwark 94% complete on the track as he comes down that straightaway. This could be, I believe this is his last lap. I'm not 100% because it's only 94% complete. He might have like one more lap. Yeah, he's got one more lap, I think. But there you go, 95%. Yeah, so now Bulwark is on his last lap right now. Bulwark on his last lap, and there he goes. There he goes. I believe he's now starting his last lap. You won't be betting against Bulwark again. Okay, we got Bulwark, Spicy, Nickus, Frosty, and Cirque all in the points right now. Again, Bulwark, Spicy, Nickus, Frosty.
What are you doing, Johnny?
Are all in the points.
Sorry, I was out of.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. I did not see that. But okay, all right, here we go. Bulwark 97% complete. Spicy 92% complete. Nickus is at 92% complete now too. So the racers are pretty close to each other here. Magnetic goes off track. Magnetic, you're clear to reset if you're stuck. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, Bulwark, there's your race leader right there. Spicy in second place. Where's Cirque? Nickus right behind him though. So there you go. We're gonna call a blue flag on Johnny here in just a moment. In order. Oh no, my freaking drone got stuck on the tree. Okay. I'm gonna call blue flag on Johnny here in just a moment. But I need Nickus to catch up to him just a little bit more. There, yeah, my drone got stuck on that tree. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your race leader, Bulwark. All right, and Johnny. Ooh. Johnny's trying to unlap himself. All right, Johnny, you're gonna have a blue flag. Let Nickus pass. Johnny, blue flag. Let Nickus pass. Johnny, you're in the clear. All right, there we go. Here's the battle for second place. We got Nickus and Spicy battling it out. Again, this is the battle for second place right now. Second place is worth 8 points. Second place is worth 8 points in the season. So, Bulwark placing another first place. He is going to be on the podium today. And there you go. There's the battle. Again, that is the battle for second place right there. Nickus and Spicy battling it out for that coveted 8 points. That is a lot of points for the season. And remember, this is Spicy's rookie race. This is his first race of the season. And
I
the
flipped.
fact that
Watch out,
he's
magnetic.
all the way up here is quite interesting.
We got to flip.
CTG, go ahead and reset yourself.
I'm up.
All right. Okay. Oh, let's go catch up. Let's go catch up. See what's going on with first and second. Spicy is still in second place. And here
The only mistake I have is after the race. That's fine.
Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. That's second place right there. That's the battle for second. Oh man, it's so close. All right, they're second and third.
I had a few mistakes.
Respectfully, second and third. They were separated by 1 second. They were separated by only 1 second. Oh man, you love to see it. Okay, out of respect, we're gonna let the rest of the racers finish because there's still points on the board to be battled for. Fosty and Sturk. Fosty is up here. So let's go catch up to Fosty. Oh, Sturk is not far behind Fosty either. But it looks like, yeah, no, he's still good. I thought he went off track there. But he's still good. I don't think that Sturk is going to be able to catch Fosty. So I believe that our points are going to be Bulwark, Spicy, Nickus, Fosty, and Sturk in that order. So there we go. Okay, Fosty coming down this last part of the track. Now, your brain tells you go full speed on here, but the hills tell you no. Because there's downhills, there's flat parts, and all of that jazz. It does throw your car for a little bit of a loop, but there you go. Fosty in fourth. He did fourth place in the last race too. So he's being consistent with his points here as Fosty comes around that safety car. He was the only one behind that safety car at that one point, remember? And it didn't seem to hurt him enough as Fosty is now in fourth. And here comes Sturk. Here comes Sturk putting points on the board today. Putting points on the board today as Sturk comes across in fifth. And here comes Johnny in sixth. Not far behind. Johnny choosing to go into the pits. Johnny choosing to go into the pits. Oh, he's damaged. He's damaged, so he's gotta repair before he crosses that finish line. So there we go. Johnny passing the finish line in sixth. And there you go. Okay, Magnetic and CTG battling it out now for 8th and 9th, respectively. And apparently Computer Wiz is just going to be driving through the end of the race here. But, okay. Alright, there goes Magnetic. Crossing the finish line in 7th place. No, he's still got 2 laps to go. Okay. Still got 2 laps to go. I didn't realize he was that far behind. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're gonna call an end to the race. Go ahead and pull into pit lane, and everybody get back into your cars so that you get credit for the race. All right. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Okay. Let's go over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a good race. Let's get the podium members together. We've got Bulwark taking first, Spicy taking second in his debut race, and we've got Nickus in third. So let's get all of our podium members over here. Okay, let's get Bulwark, Spicy, and Nickus. Okay, they might be slightly AFK.
No,
Oh,
I was messaging Nick.
Let's line them up. Line them up. Get our podium here. All right, Bulwark, let's get you right here.
Just leave me to die. This is how my car belongs.
All right, right there, right there. All right, Spicy, come on up here. And then Nickus in third. Congratulations to our podium winners. There we go. All right. Great job, everybody. Great job, everybody. All right, let's do cleanup here real quick.
I'm just saying, I claim position as donut champion.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
We
Jump on
got-
this thing, see what happens.
Got to despawn all of our vehicles here real quick.
Nice. So is this all Dakota? Can I leave?
Yeah, that's the end of the race for today, guys.
Alright. Later, guys.
Very good, very good. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, GG's. I'm going to hop off. Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, great race, guys. Dakota, thanks for putting it together.
Heck yeah, man.
Yes, very excellent event. 10 out of 10.
So,
Yeah, it's a shame. I thought Nickus had it there for a while until he wiped out.
I mean, that's the story of the of the thing, you know, like between the wipeouts and the you know, penalties and the mandatory pits, it kind of threw everybody for a loop, which is exactly why we have the mandatory pits in there, is to throw, you know, like then there's actual race strategy involved and stuff, you know.
Yeah, the rain really caught me crazy there. I was top of third gear going around that bend in the middle of Jeju, right when the rain spawned, and I just could not save it, and then got stuck on the bridge to make it even better.
I was just
Lost a
hanging
whole
on
lap.
there. I was hanging in there that whole freaking time, and I was like, once the rain hit, I was like, this is my freaking chance. This is it. Something's gonna happen here, and I didn't expect it so quickly, but I was like, there's gonna be a slip up.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, the thing that I liked about this track too is, like, when you come out of the neighborhood next to the grocery store, right, it's a little bit deceptive. You're like, oh man, this is a good straightaway, but then there's that little hill that you'll catch air on if you're going too fast, and then you won't be able to make that 90-degree turn up towards the military base. And then again, if you're coming up towards the military base, if you go too fast, once you hit this little switchback, then you catch air and get flipped. But yeah, oh yeah, I need to do the channel prediction. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner was Bulwark. So congratulations to those of you who won some extra Drake scales in today's thing. Congratulations to Bulwark. My push talk. I didn't mean that, but anyway, yeah, congratulations everybody. That was a great race. The next race will not be next Sunday. I'm gonna put out a poll for the next race, but the reason why it's not next Sunday is because it is a United States holiday with Father's Day at that point in time. So
Yeah, sorry about the issue with that flip over. I tried to correct Cirque's car and the physics engine just started throwing me everywhere.
Well, we learned a lesson on that, I guess. If the car is fully flipped, we just need to just reset it to the track, I think. Bulwark, yeah, man.
I got a question. I think you mentioned this in the last race, but
Yes,
if the cars are crashed on the track, but there's no safety car, we just go around them?
Well, so like in a couple instances during this race, the safety car was like already out. And so like I was just like, you know, just reset to the track because they ended up getting flipped, right? And so in our first attempt at unflipping a racer, it didn't work. And so it wasn't quick. He would have been on the track for a lot longer. And so that's why I made a judgment call on that and just told them to reset to track.
Okay. What I mean was, I was coming around the corner and there was a flipped car, and I think the tow truck was working on him, but there's no safety car around. So I slowed down, but I wasn't sure if I had to or not.
So it's kind of like, so the way we're doing it, right, is once you've caught up to the safety car, then you can no longer pass the safety car and you need to be at safety car speed. The yellow flag is being called to let you know that there's an obstruction on the track somewhere. So it's on you to be a little bit more careful there, you know?
Yeah, I just figured I should slow down to 40 when I come across the obstruction. I won't pass it. I'm gonna go back up to speed.
Yeah, basically, yeah, so that you can clear the obstruction easily.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep the wrecker off to the side just to try and stay out of your way. But there are a few moments where I gotta be on the road. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, that was a cool race. I'm looking forward to seeing that from Dakota's view.
Yeah, it would be on YouTube. But so again, there's gonna be a poll. I'll post it in the Race League channel for you guys to vote on when the next race is. Again, it's not gonna be next weekend, but race number 3 is the Ollie Speedway, which is a very small track. So I'm anticipating quite a few wrecks. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle blue flags there, so I'm honestly just, we're not gonna do blue flags at Ollie. I don't think it's gonna work.
By the way, Drake, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
So last track it wasn't really a concern because, you know, we had the barriers up, so there was no point in asking. This case, would you have preferred that I follow the track course as wrecker, or just cut across to get the obstruction off as fast as possible?
No, I liked that you cut across to get to the wreck as quick as possible, and I'll have you do that same thing for the ARA race once we get to that, which is race number 4.
I may wind up doing that with Ollie as well. I'm probably going to go scout that, just see if I can do that there, or what's the deal.
Ollie's teeny tiny. It's almost a go-kart track. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
I'm just hearing it's that much faster.
Yeah, you'll get there quick. All right, I'm going on mute for just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna hop off of the.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here for race number 2. I really appreciate each and every single one of you for being here today. I am gonna go ahead and take a break, get some lunch and stuff like that. So yeah, let's throw on the end here, but don't forget, hang around and earn yourself some Drake scales as I find somebody for us to go raid. But yeah, today's stream has been brought to you by everybody who's here. Everybody who's here. I don't know why that got modded, but thank you so much, Biofurge, for your most recent follow, and thank you to my moderator, Godcourt. Talked about the tow truck, but can wrench while they are in the car. Yeah. So, Tanman, they can't actually do that, right? So, like, if the racer is still in the car, then they can't. If the racer is still in the car, then they won't be able to to do anything with that. Oh, Thin and Crispy. Yeah, he followed me before. All right, let's go say hi to Thin and Crispy. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself some fat stacks of Drake scales here on the raid. As we get this raid set up, he might be AFK. Or his stream is frozen. I'm not sure which. Use the tow cable, like the winch. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this raid on. Oh no!
What's going on, chat? Here we are, live again.
Did it fail? Hold on. Okay. It might have failed because he just stopped streaming as soon as I hit the go button. Alright, hold on. Let's try this again. What about this guy? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. If he stopped streaming the moment that I hit raid. Oh no. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I swear I'm professional at this.
Drunk Edge again.